It's kind of smoky, but with a bit of freshness.
Welcome to my video. Okay, this is a terrible way to start this, but I'm doing it anyway. I
No,
think I'm
no,
gonna
no,
do it.
do
So
your
I figured
thing
this would be a
all right. Sorry,
video
go
started
ahead.
Major.
Wait,
You
I
actually
got
did
a
the
quick
intro.
question.
So I'm here with Major, Lego. Sir is not in the voice chats, and we should have a new member joining any second. I whitelisted you a while ago. This is gonna finally be the tour of Minerva. I mean, like, the complete tour. Like, I want to show everything. And is the Iron Farm running? I don't actually know. It's not.
Of
I don't
course,
think it
it's
is.
running.
It should
Right as we're
have
showing off the
been.
world.
I don't think it's running.
So, dude, are you one who was just listed?
I'm trying to think.
Who
Wait,
was
what
just
happened?
whitelisted?
Yeah, the internet is
Who
the
was
new guy.
just whitelisted?
It's supposed to
Congratulations,
be
welcome.
internet dude, but I just can't do that to myself. So, this is a video I wanted to make for a while because I get this question a lot. A lot of members don't know where everything is, and I don't know that this will be completely comprehensive. I might go ahead and put timestamps in the description. This will be uncut because I don't really want this to be a super polished video, if you will. It just wants to be an organic tour. And also, if I cut anything, then you guys won't know where it is. Like, if I just cut here and pop into the RubiCenter, like, that's not going to tell you anything. So, let's do what I normally do with any tour. I don't think I've recorded one of these in a very long time, but, let me get you an elytra. I keep this in my ender chest just for security's sake, because these things tend to vanish if I don't do that. I don't have any of my shulker boxes with me. That's for you. Alright, that's the first achievement most people get on Minerva. So we're at spawn. This was designed by Nuclaw to represent 2001: A Space Odyssey. This is where the spawn chunks are, so everyone spawns in around here. And the Iron Farm is down here. This is going to be, I don't know, I guess I'll give information on everything. This is TDL's project, well, this was TDL's Project FE3 video, Iron Farm, but then Delusion and I don't remember who all was involved. They went ahead and redid pretty much all of the wiring and made it completely different. So now it's the same door layout and everything, but an absolutely different farm as far as the innards go. But regardless, at max speed, it has 768 villages, produces about 30k iron an hour, and that runs into our speed crafting systems where you just break the chests and craft them by hand. Very archaic, very effective, and fairly timeless. Unless they fuck up how items fly up through chests and stuff, then that should never break. And here's where we store the iron. Whenever you craft it, you bring the iron blocks into here, and when this gets full, it breaks the shulker box and puts it in the system. And that's how we craft our iron. That's actually most. Actually, yeah. Let's fly it up. Do you have any? You don't have any rockets, do you?
I have an shulker box full.
Here is half of mine. I didn't bring my shulker boxes because Lego, Major, and I are working on a mansion of all things, and I don't have anything.
I have my shulker box of them. I have my shulker boxes of them.
All right, let's fly up to here, and then I'll ender pearl the rest of the way. So I'm trying to save rockets now. So to continue that, oh yeah, I did this in a live stream. I'm happy I made this. So if we come back to spawn, there is another tunnel that actually leads to the second spawn island, which is actually outside of spawn. And this used to be a pain to get through, but I made a nice tunnel, so it's easier now. Uses up your food, but it's nice and easy, and it does the job, as you can see. This is where all of the items come from where there was an end duper. You'll see what's going on there now, and there's just still a lot of leftover items in here, so that's where everything gets stored in shulker boxes and stuff. I haven't got food either. Oh, yeah, here is some rotten flesh. Should be good. Alright, let's move on back to spawn. Let's get out of here. There are some technical things, like if you break into the back there, that's where you can... Actually, no, you can craft shulker boxes and then put them into the elevator over there, but that's pretty much it. You should hear a constant clicking. If Tige was on? When did he just... Wow, he must have joined... Oh, wow. Tige, join Discord. Okay. So, that should just about cover everything anybody would need to know about spawn. Let's head to... well, actually, if this is a tour of everything... I'm going to have to show this in Spectator, sorry. these switches are going towards a mob switch, and the lag is going to be real as I'm flying. But I want to show this just because it's a thing. There's a long line of redstone that's supposed to connect these switches all the way over to the perimeter that LaFlossie's doing, where he's trying to make a mob switch for every single mob in the game. I can go over here right now because it's not completed yet. Obviously, if there was a bunch of mobs, I'd be screwing up everything right now. Oh god, I thought my chunks weren't loading. Here's the perimeter he's basically been doing solo. So, yeah. This is all going to house all the mobs we need. And I'm not sure exactly how he plans to do that, but one of the new members showed interest in helping him. So that could be really interesting. But that's what these switches are now. They don't do anything as of this moment, but eventually they will. Okay, let's go to the Nether. That was a lot of information.
That does seem like a lot of information.
Oh, Ertiga. Oh, Jesus. What the? I fell into the wiring. No.
Rip.
Let me get out of here. Okay. We're getting closer.
That's what she said.
Yeah?
That's what you said.
Okay, I think I'm... Nope. I don't know how to do this. Let me back up. Yes! Okay, we're free. This is the Nether Web. It's our means of transportation to get everywhere. We're going to start over here. I never show people our world in this order, but we're going to do it because I want to go down this tunnel. I'm not going to continue to the end, but at the end there is a nice little mesa intersection which leads to the mesa biome. But if we hop through this hole in the ice, which should someday house this portal properly, this should show, there we go, the general mob farm. This is just Mango's basic flushing farm. I don't have any elytra activating, and it farms mobs, and then we can kill them with fall damage.
That's why I relogged a few seconds ago, because my elytra wasn't reactivating for whatever reason.
Yeah, server's really not doing too well right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and break this.
Hey, can someone sleep?
Hopefully. I think someone's at the... No, never mind, he's AFK. Alright, so this is the mob farm. AFKing this is fairly simple.
Thank you.
Just kind of turn the switch on, which should always be off, actually, when you leave, and then AFK over here. And then the items just kind of float up in the system that LaFlossie made. And there should be some leftover items here, I don't know. Everything you see that's unfinished or whatever, the internet, is all for you. Anything you want to work on that's not completed or we could, use assistance from, that's awesome. Like the nether web's very, very incomplete, and a lot of that wiring down there is pretty much useless right now. What needs to be done is basically to finish it, where schematics are almost essential. But the idea is that these piston bolts would lead to all the different areas in the world, and the minecart would come up in the middle. You would, sit in it, but you can see none of that wiring is here. It is you sit in here, you click the direction, then it actually rearranges the rails and sends you in a certain direction. And you can see the piston bolts actually just fired, I think. So some of the wiring's in there, but none of the rails are, and most of it doesn't work. Did you guys make it back up? Oh, we did. Perfect. You have golden ore. Alright, let's move on. Let's head to the RubiCenter just so you can stock up on items. So the RubiCenter is right down here. Past the portals, just continue, follow the tunnel, and we have the Octagon hub. So all of these different portals on the side will be the different farms inside of the Octagon, and in the middle of the Octagon is, of course, the RubiCenter, which is named the RubiCenter. Rubik's designed this place, and so we called it the RubiCenter because it's the central storage system of Minerva. And also our Quad Witch farm, but yeah, those are called the Ruby Huts. Hop through here. We're gonna come out... Oh, I don't know your PC specs, but I'm hoping they're decent, because you're gonna need them. So the reason this video isn't lagging and I have a smooth 60 frames per second is because my patrons helped me a lot with this 7700K, and so now I'm in a lot better of a position than I used to be. But that's besides the point. 35. Okay, that's playable. You're good. On the left, we've got the unstackable items. Filters. This is where we sort items that can't be sorted. That's a lot of lava. Oh, man. And then on the right, we have bulk storage. Bulk storage means everything in these walls of chests gets sorted using shulker boxes. So we got about 500,000 blocks per vertical column. And That's a lot of storage for a lot of different... Oh, is this packed ice? No, this is regular ice. It's just tagged with... Okay, got it. Alright.
Because if you put regular ice there, then it would melt.
Yeah, it would. That's why over here it's actually shown with light blue glass, which is... It used to be light blue wool, but somebody decided to put this as light blue glass, which I think makes sense because it... As you can see in just a second, that wasn't my decision, but you can see the light blue wool doesn't exactly look like glass, or it doesn't look like ice anymore. So, yeah, that's different. So, let's lay out the RubiCenter and what it looks like. So over here, this is obviously the bulk storage. Down below, you can pull out specific items. Assuming the system doesn't break, that should replace the shulker box when it's empty. Jukebox in the middle. Let's talk about, this next wing first. So this is the storage for the witch huts. When the loot comes in, the redstone gets filtered into here, and the glowstone gets filtered into the other side, and these are the mass crafting systems, same as the iron. And, you know, to be honest, I could just show this video to everybody from now on. I don't know. To those watching, I have toured Minerva. I think we're approaching triple digits. I have probably shown around the server to so many new members that at this point it's unbelievable. But yeah, the rest of the witch hut storage, thank you to shulker boxes. We don't need massive storage. In fact, we only have 42 chests dedicated to pretty much every item the witch huts produce because they just fill up these shulker boxes and then that's it. And then we got TNT crafting over here. All the gunpowder goes into here, so if you ever click the button, it should shoot out just about enough for a stack of TNT. In fact, if I pick all these up, I'm just gonna wait a second. I don't know that that's actually a stack. That is 15. Okay, here's some TNT. That's how much I trust you to not blow up Minerva. I would rather not have to use a daily backup. So, furnace array scoops up all the sticks, and that's how we cooked it. So it's effectively infinite fuel, but we only produce sticks at a maximum about 8,000 per hour, so if you fill this furnace array up with tons of items, I think it goes through like 40,000 sticks an hour, which it can't keep up with, so be considerate when doing that. And
We have a 1280 furnace array, just
we'll get to
100
that.
blocks
We'll get to that. So actually, this is a good thing to mention because I almost never show these, but there are a lot of people don't look up in the RubiCenter. There's a nice ceiling up here. These ladders are a couple like attic entrances I made. Lego's gonna open the door for me like a gentleman. Chivalry is not dead.
You're welcome, sir.
So this is an absolute disaster. It's not actually. It's really quite organized, but it's a mess to look at if you don't know everything going on. But this is where people can throw in sticks by hand if ever you need to do that. But this shows my hopper synchronizer. I'm not going to link everything I mentioned in this video, by the way, because a lot of these are my designs or other people's designs, and this description would be massive, and it would have to be a lot of homework on my end, so I might not. Actually, I was going to say I wouldn't, but then again, if I'm going to timestamp this, then maybe I should? I don't know. Maybe I'll link this stuff. But hopper synchronizer is one of the favorite things I've ever designed because it makes so all the furnaces below get filled up with sticks evenly. So it fills in all the way from the end of the hopper chain all the way up to the end, all the way to the beginning, all the way to the end. And then once it gets to here, it actually filters the sticks. And when this is filtering, it actually unlocks this filter up here. So what that means is when the thing is completely full, this piston should be retracted, and this filter opens up. So the sticks don't actually go into the shulker box storage until the furnace array is full. And I just wanted to show this because if you ever need to fill in the sticks by hand, you're going to need to come up here. Let's head out. Also, some of the items, some of the uncooked foods that we used to sort now go up here and get filtered out early, where they then get put into the furnace array to get cooked this way. And, oh, never mind, one more thing up here. It's actually surprising how much of this you need to be up here for. On the other side, there is this little patio. I labeled it with wood planks so you can easily see what's going on. If ever you need to refill the TNT crafting system, this is your input for sand and gunpowder. You can put them into either of these chests and it'll shoot out at about 16 hopper speed. So that's a very fast distribution system to fill it up with sand quickly. Otherwise, you have to do it through the RubiCenter. And that filter is very slow at 9,000 items per hour. So let's head back to the doors and get out of here. Just want to make sure the internet's not lost. I can understand if most of this information is completely brand new. You probably would be, but to me, it's just so familiar. I can't really. Anyway, let's move on to orientation. So this middle hut is for witch hut loot. You just saw some of it go up just now, hopefully. This is labeled in brown and with an upside down witch. Thanks, Victor. So the right across from it is what I refer to as elevator number 1. Lego, where are you?
I fell down the bottom of the.
I'm sure you'll make it back for the stuff you don't know. This middle elevator is what I refer to when I refer to the left and right wings. This left wing and right wing, these are obviously for the, this is the main bulk of actual sorting. So most of the items get sorted in here, about 300 of them. So mostly redstone building blocks, interdimensional items, all the ores and woods are back here. And then the agriculture, the dyes, yeah, we have a lot of obsidian. I might have had to use shulker boxes recently. Yeah. We don't have a farm, so. Over here are more of the dyes and agriculture, so where you get your foods and your brewing stuff and your plants and all your different terracotta and wool and all that kind of stuff. With that in mind, you know, if you think about it like agriculture and building blocks, you just about makes it easy to find everything. And Lego's mic is built into his keyboard. And then your inputs for the RubiCenter are down here, these 4 chests. Now, with the iron farm not running, I'm not sure that spawn is chunk loaded, so the RubiCenter is not very effectively chunk loaded, so I wouldn't do that right now. And down here is a clock. So these hands actually rotate when the RubiCenter is sorting. This can be toggled on and off with this lever here. If you turn it on, when the RubiCenter starts sorting items, the hands of these clocks will actually start moving if I throw some stuff in right now. I don't know that that's nearly enough items to get a clock, to get a hand shift, but maybe? Maybe? Yeah, there we go. So, there you go. It should shift.
Yes, diamonds.
There we go. Alright.
That's awesome.
So, oh, I think it's going to go through the whole cycle. A lot of people turn this off because they think it's laggy. Maybe it is. I don't really notice. But, this lever also affects the witch huts, and I'm not sure if that's even an effective lever.
I think it might be now.
Okay.
Possibly.
Is that what you've been working on?
No.
Oh. Alright, that's the RubiCenter. Let's move on to the rest of the Octagon. See why I said this video might be over an hour? So, let's start with the slime perimeter. This is an unfinished slime farm by far. We're actually waiting for the builders, mostly Gulby right now, to kind of finish up the theme for this area. And then once we get a proper schematic, we're going to rip out everything that was built already and then build the proper farm, which should be just phenomenal. The idea is that these guys are passing back and forth. Like, this is going to look insanely good. They've got a city theme for all the different buildings. And if you've made it this far in the video already, like, and you want to help the guys out, just hop on our Discord and talk to Gulby15. I'm sure he'd be happy to have the help. In fact, he supported this idea, so I might make a proper video for this. I should have streamed this. Anyway. Yeah, so all of this is temporary, even the 4 stacks of diamond ore spelling Minerva. Okay. Dana, did you get any food from the RubiCenter?
I got rotten flesh.
Rotten flesh. Oh god. You should have grabbed golden carrots or something.
We have a ton of those.
Yeah.
And a ton of resources to make them.
So you just flew past them. And, I also forgot that flight duration rockets, flight duration 3, 2, and 1 rockets are at the end of bulk storage on one of the sides.
On the side without the concrete.
Yeah. Alright. Oh man, I'm gonna have to grab some water at some point. Are you good on food?
Now I'm getting fireworks.
Not asking you. I know you're good on food, but is he? Alright. So that's kind of the state of the slime farm. Pretty much paused at this point. We're going to actually take it out of the Octagon temporarily to show off the furnace array. So Nils has been working on a spruce tree farm to get charcoal for this thing. So when he's done with that, we should be able to start running this thing as soon as we get some proper storage set up as well. And that might be its own episode. But if you head out past the slime farm, you really can't miss it. Any second now. Here we go. Got a beacon. Got some holes. Alright. This is the 1280 furnace array. Fairly new addition to the server, to the world. not finished at the top there. I need to put the minecarts in, but Nils has been working on the spruce tree farm, and that will take some time to be finished. He's been working on it for a while, but he's getting there. And here's the furnace array. If you want any information on this, I have so many videos on this furnace array. It's unreal. But yeah, so that's basically it. It cooks a lot of stuff. The internet, there you are. So the spruce tree farm, this is, okay, another reason I haven't actually made the tour is Minerva is always changing. If I got in the habit of making a proper server tour, I'd be doing one of these every week. So I figure one every few months might keep things up to date, but this is what's going on. Because this tree farm will probably be continued worked on like tomorrow or whenever Nils next plays, so already this video is going to be outdated as soon as it goes up, but that's just true with anything. I got server lag. Alright, let's head back in the opposite direction towards negative 1,900. I'll bring you right back to the RubiCenter. But since we've got so many perimeters surrounding it, it's going to be fairly easy. I'm actually going to go to 32 render distance just to make this a lot easier on the video, which is counterintuitive. So I'm not going to get into details on the huts because I've already covered that in a video on its own, an in-depth look at our witch huts. And we're going to fly right past that into an empty perimeter. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to ignore that. Empty perimeter just needs to be dug. That's just something to do right now. That will house a mob farm. That one that's not blown out yet will house a spider farm. And then the light blue perimeter will be a charged creeper farm. So that'll be pretty cool. And we can get a healthy source of skulls from different mobs. Can you meet me at the east end of the RubiCenter hallway? I'm just gonna chill out here. Yeah, I'm on the side of the light blue glass. Just kind of standing in the window. Oh, hello. Actually, that's a fun fact. This used to be a window. You can see it's so smooth. This used to be a window for the RubiCenter, but then everyone realized how nice it was to fly in and out with an elytra that we just removed them. Alright, we're gonna move on to the tree farms. Not the spruce one that's unfinished, the other ones. There's some
And maybe the light blue flower farms is like right there.
Fun fact, someone actually found a skeleton farm right next to the edge of this thing and decided to make a farm out of it because since we're going to use this for like mob heads and stuff, it's actually going to make sense to build like a mob sorter, and we don't have to do that if we've already got a nice steady supply of skeletons, and charge creepers aren't, you know, that common, so a spawner is actually probably plenty fast. All right,
And
so
we could also set up a record farm if we need to.
So if you want to continue out past that perimeter, you should see the sugarcane. Just keep on going until you see the windmill. This is the dark oak farm, and also below it there is a universal tree farm. So we're just gonna wait for him to. Oh, there we go. I see him. He's frozen. Oh, I see him moving again. Where'd you go? Come back. Oh, that's a good screenshot. I like that a lot. Oh, let's get the path in there. This is cool. I like this. One more screenshot. Maybe. Okay, alright. The internet. Okay, you're on your way. Let's head over the river. I've been taking screenshots because I need a new wallpaper. And with 3 monitors, I need to take 3 really good pictures. So, been kind of working at that. Let's head through. So this is sort of a mess, work in progress. Gulby and I were working on this one night. I fixed the tree, I think. Is this running? Let's do a live test. Is there any bone meal in it? Should be. Okay. Alright. We're doing it live. Oh, yeah, no, that works for sure. Okay. Alright. Gonna be placing TNT everywhere, and one of these times it's gonna be powered. So this is one of those things where you just need to know it's there. Note that this has an auto turn off after about 8 seconds. It forces it off. That way, if a tree has not grown by then, it's almost guaranteed that something broke. So that's my way of not wasting thousands of bone meal while I'm asleep. Let's move on. Yay. Alright, so down here is the storage for apples. Right up above. It looks like that's been cleared out. So if you ever need a lot of apples, this is a great place to go. I mean, we've gotten thousands of apples from this thing. And the dark oak's actually stored in shulker boxes because we get so much of it, but that's also been cleared out. And there should be plenty of shulker boxes in there to last a lifetime, so don't worry about that. Let's continue down the cave that Gulby made. So down here is the universal tree farm. We will be exiting this place through the Nether, just so that I can show where that portal is in the world right now, and so that you can know. This is a project that will likely never be a thing. And here's what I assume is supposed to be a viewing of the redstone. So there's what a tree farm looks like from the outside. And here you go. So the idea for this place was I would build it next to a skeleton spawner that would spawn skeletons while I was farming, but I kind of screwed up the point where you'd be AFK. So yeah. Let's head through this little tunnel. And then up here is just it's a tree farm like any other. One that I'm fairly sure is empty. Yeah, there's nothing in here. But if this had bone meal, it's completely functional. This works with every single tree type in this chest and is very effective at getting wood, as a tree farm should be. So, yeah, not really in use much today because it's been AFK'd so much and we have so much of every type of wood, and we use it so little that we just haven't thought it necessary. And those should be some free bones. Yeah, 15 bones. I'm gonna grab those. Alright, so this is a cool place to hang out if ever you want to do that. Lots of saplings of all types. Good stuff. Alright, let's do 2 more things. Are you checking out this area? I'm not sure if this was ever used, to be honest, or finished. Probably not. Alright, so this ladder here brings you right up to the dark oak farm. And here's a portal. He's gonna check that out, but you can take my word for it. This is where the portal is. For reference, that's the hub where the Octagon is. That way is to spawn. That's the tunnel we just went through a while ago. Up above us is the end intersection. Do you have ender pearls? Okay, note that he is in voice chat. So just grab 4. I only have 8. So let's these are old paths that are obviously not in commission anymore. The way to get up from here, I guess, would be to just pearl through there. Where will that take me? Oh, that'll do. Okay. So if you ender pearl up through the crack... Oh, there's his portal. There we go. Perfect. So this is the end intersection. Let's actually head to the end just because... No, hold on. Oh, you know what we should have done? Okay. Alright. Side tour, real quick. Through that portal is a triple cave spider spawner. It's interesting, but not that really. Alright. We're going to head back to the Dark Oak Farm, because past the Dark Oak Farm is where Major and Lemon and I were working, and that's where I left my shulker boxes. So I'm actually going to fly over there real quick, grab my stuff, and then we can go. That way we won't have any shortage on ender pearls and stuff. Yeah, that's always a little bit rough. Let's just eat, get my health back. That's one of my favorite additions of 1.9. Trust me, I hated a lot of what they did with this update, but I like the food thing. Although it's pretty OP with golden carrots and the PvP and stuff. Especially when the server lags and you can't use an elytra. There we go. Alright, so this is the work in progress. We started this not that long ago, so there's nothing here. Major's just sort of chilling out. Okay, good, you're not AFK. If you were AFK, you should go into my little box of safety. Alright, I got my shulker boxes. Nope, I'm missing one. Major! Major! Alright, we're good. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, there's another screenshot. You know, if the windmill wasn't broken, I could use that. Let's do this. Alright, we're going to take this one from behind the dark oak trees. So there you go. Now in 2 screenshots, I'm going to have people in an elytra flying around. That's really awesome. I like that. Okay. Now let's head back to the Dark Oak Farm. Alright. I'm trying to go relatively quick, but the longer I take, the further it reinforces to you guys how I said this would take a while, and it's taking a while. Race for the Cure is fun run. Race for the Cure to cure rabies. God, if Lego was here, he would get that. It's a reference from The Office. They did a race for the cure where they were trying to cure rabies, a disease that's already been cured. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I was hoping you would wait. Let's head. Oh god, no gas. Get out, get out. Gas are the worst with lag, because then the server catches up and you blow up. No! Where's the gas? Oh jeez. No, 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 no! Catch it. Okay. Race to the portal to the nether, or to the end. Go, 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 go.
I designed that.
We haven't seen anything yet. You've designed what? Oh my god, that is just great. That is really great. That actually looks really cool. I spy? Follow an ender eye? Huh.
Basically, once you enter a stronghold, it activates it.
I feel like they're making a very dangerous assumption with that. Let's go! So, this is the end. There's going to be not much to see here, but basically this is where the sand duper comes in. This is a destroyed out area that's going to be a construction for a concrete generator. We've already got the, falling blocks generator over here. Where are you? Did you not come through in the right spot or something? I lost him.
I'm here.
Can you relog? Can you relog, man?
Obsidian platform.
What?
At the obsidian platform.
Yeah, I can't see you. Maybe it's me, since he's not relogging. No, it's you. Relog. Oh, God. I can't believe that glitch is still a thing. Alright, let's go over here. So these are the shulker box spawners, or what was. There used to be a shulker spawner here. It got removed and nobody ever bothered replacing it because it's a manual farm. So basically whenever we need shulker spawner, or shulker shells, instead of duplicating, we opted to spawn in a shulker spawner. So with this machine, if you go back and forth in a minecart, it'll trigger the system, and as soon as the shulker is no longer in a solid block, it teleports, and they all get pushed down here. And then to AFK this, you basically just need a macro where you'd be hitting continuously. I'm doing it by hand right now, and then you can just kill all the shulkers and get XP with looting, and it's really nice. Let me just get out of that. Alright, and so that's it. And then all the shulker shells come down here. So if you ever need a lot, then just AFK this for a night, because it's not very fast. Sugarcane farm over there. I'm going to show it just to give Iron his due credit. I think this is something like 80k iron or sugarcane an hour. Not fastest in the world, but it's a sugarcane farm. Who cares? All that gets sorted into shulker boxes in here. So we have a lot of sugarcane. A lot. Million or more. Actually, there was a million or more. This is 300,000, 300,000. Yeah, this is over 2 million sugarcane in here. And so that's pretty cool. Pretty much only accessible via Elytra unless you want to run down this pathway. Here's an Elytra course that's completely destroyed. There used to be a sand duper over here that got removed for the dragons, and there's a lot of these teleporters around. Alright, let's head to the Enderman Farm. It's basically the square platform. Hopefully you were... Yeah, okay. This was made by... Wow, that is 600 entities on the ground. I almost... Oh my god, I dipped below 60. Alright, that's a problem. Might as well repair my stuff while I'm here. You want some free XP? Alright, so here's the Enderman Farm. I'm hoping I don't need to explain an Enderman Farm. I think we both got this one. I think it's good enough to pick up the XP while it's here. And then once that's gone, we can move on. Basically, the best way to kill an Enderman is with a sword at this point. Because you can just get them all like that. Yeah. So, this is actually an area where I'm not going to drop you off quite yet. Oh, am I gonna get to 40? Am I gonna get to 40? Oh, I want to get to 40. Come on. Just waiting. Alright, now I got to 40. So this is an area where you're going to have to spend a while, because this is going to give you the XP you need, and if you follow the wooden planks out, then that'll bring us to the villager area, where there are various farms and things for you to trade with, and villagers to give you stuff, and I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back.
And usually going there takes a huge hit to the server TPS.
Oh, good, he's gonna encase me in TNT. So, villager area. Breeder brings the villagers over here. You can sort them. I doubt this works. I use this area very little. Not super supported by everyone here. It's just kind of a laggy area. And the villagers you need are typically at the end here. And they give you the different trading chance. He's going to check out the towers. Basically, they're just towers of crop villagers that make crops. And pretty primitive area, but it gets you what you need. So I would recommend using this armor here. There's some random diamond armor. Craft only what you can't trade for, so don't craft diamond pickaxes or whatever. And the books you might need are over here. So there might be some mending books left over. No, there are some unbreaking books here. Efficiency, so I would recommend making all the tools you need once and then using mending on those. Alright, my voice should already sound a lot better. Oh god, there's an Enderman. Oh, there are a lot of Endermen. I've angered quite the... Oh, I don't want to die! No, 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 no!
Rip.
Well, so much for hitting level 40, because that totally mattered. Alright, just for the interest of the tour, I never do this. Not never. Very rarely, but just for the interest of the tour, I would like to teleport to him. Is that not going to work?
I got your ender pearl.
That is always a glitch. I wanted to just teleport to him so I could just be there quickly, but now I have to run back. The end. Actually, that pretty much wraps up the end, to be honest. If you want to head back to the main portal, did you sleep in a bed?
No.
Okay. So I'll meet you at spawn in the Nether. Just head back from there and we can regroup. So, that's the end. I think that just about covers everything in it. At least currently. As far as the overworld goes, there's the ice farm, but that's basically just a direction I need to point you in. Oh, there are some more things. Oh man, that's the tough thing about a complete tour is that, like, you know, I can just never show you everything, because, like, every little detail. Like, hello. For example, like where we went to the mob farm, if you actually continue down a bit, you can see there's a blaze spawner. So if you ever want blazes, it's a good place to go. No, not too far. Yeah, it's right down there. Alright. So, yeah, this tunnel right here, down that area, is the ice farm. So, it's, it's a place for ice. That's normally just normal ice, and there's also packed ice down there. Leg. Okay. Now I'm just trying to think. Where should the next place be? We got the Octagon we showed. That we showed. Okay. There are a few various things you'll learn as you go. I'm not going to show absolutely everything on Minerva because there's just so many little stuff, like a little sheep farm that's not that great, but does the job. Let's finish off the Nether, I suppose. The main thing to find here, there's honestly a gold farm, and I don't know where it is. So we're going to not do that. I know
Actually, I do know where it is, because I was there.
Alright, we'll do that after the main perimeter. So this is a part in the video where you might want to skip ahead. There's just a little bit of travel. It's a long ways out. You know, I thought this video would easily be over an hour long. There's the simple fact is, like, we don't have that many big projects. I've just been... I think I have my priorities in the wrong place, trusting Oreo and the other server ops with what should be getting done on the server, and that's really stunted production a lot. On a Minecraft server, people should really just be having fun, not worrying so much about getting projects done, because ironically, focusing too much on getting projects done is unproductive. So, the more fun people are having, the better. Are you on your way? I think so. Why can I not turn all the way around in a boat? Oh god, that's annoying. Oh, he is. No, 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 run away. So for a long time, we've just been waiting on the wrong people. On Oreo, whose work ethic is terrible and isn't going to get this kind of stuff done. So, alright, anyway. I'm just side-tracking because I wish in 8 months Minerva had more to show, but we're definitely going to hop back on it now. Some old members have already resurfaced, including Lego, and a lot of people are more interested in playing. I'm having more fun with the game, so things are going to be happening. And pretty soon here we should be coming to it. Yay! This is the Nether Perimeter, because it's going to house just about all the farms we want, I think. So, this is it. This is how you get here. Basically, we're just going to remove the bedrock using this. It's going to take a while to place all that down, but with enough people working on it, it should get there in no time. And,
Speaking of, we should probably fix the Nether Mob switch so that we can remote load it.
yeah, we can do that quickly and on a different day. All I have to do is log out while it's running and then put all the hoppers back, and not in that order. Like, if nobody else is in the Nether and I log out with all the blazes there, they'll stay unloaded. They'll stay, but unloaded. My game is flickering at the dragon eggs. Yeah, it's weird. You might have your map levels on high. Or low, or high. I'm not really sure which one does that. Mine are on 4. Okay. So, yeah, all the melons and dragon eggs are here. Not all the dragon eggs, all the melons. Most of the dragon eggs are still at spawn, like I showed earlier. But that's basically it. There will be a lot more to show here later, but right now there's just where we plan to put stuff. So, oh, actually, let's go down. Let's go down here, because if we're gonna show everything, then the Melon Farm should be obviously in this. Because where did all those melons come from is a very good question my viewer should be asking himself right now. Subspace bubble? To travel 7 kilometers in the... Wow, that's pretty cool. So, this is where Ertige crafted 3 million? 2.5 million? How many melons?
Hold on, I'm actually going to do that.
Perfect, he's going to show it. So this is just a basic melon farm. We modified Cycraft's design to be better. And here it is. Basically, it's just a lot of cropland, and the melons get pushed forward into the water streams, and then they get collected, and that's it. And it looks like it's just harvested. So now all the melons are coming in. And then they get put into shulker boxes, and then they get speed crafted by Ertige. Ta-da! Are you going to change the scoreboard?
I'm trying to figure out how to do that with the new scoreboard thing.
/ trigger dot trigger dot what did we call it? Melons crafted? Melon? I think it's just a scoreboard. Set display, sidebar. Yeah, what did you call it?
I figured it out.
Oh, it's melons, bro, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there you go, 3 million melons. Yay! So he got most of the melons we needed out of the 4.3 million. That's a visual glitch. Those melons aren't actually not there. Let's head out already. There's really not too much to show other than the crafting area. And the rest of this isn't really relevant unless you're a member. So if you have any questions, you can ask Ertige off camera, I suppose. Alright, let's get out of here. It's also nighttime. If anybody wants to sleep, that would be awesome. Okay, let's head out of here. Alright, this is another point in the video where you might just want to skip it, because you just have to travel back. Major, what are you thinking?
Cashews.
Have you finished that tree?
Nope.
A part of me thinks he hasn't even started.
I got wood.
Well, that's a good start. Hey man, you offered. I never know what to do in those situations where you technically didn't offer, but I asked you and you said yes. Does that
And then you
count?
disappeared.
Then we disappeared?
You're
Well, I
doing
went
a
to go
tour.
give a tour, but the tree is, there. You see where it needs to be.
Yeah.
You don't need me for that. I'll be
get
back as
bones.
soon as this tour / video's over.
Do some work.
I'm assuming... Did Lego say where he was going?
Back into the Lego box, I think.
Huh.
Sorry, I had to get up to get food.
You know where Lego went?
No.
I was hoping he'd stay around for this tour, because he needs this information just as much as... Well, I mean, at least I recorded it, so... I think a lot of people are going to like this, because a lot of people
Did you
have actually
ever
asked.
decide to start going towards the gold farm?
We're ready for that now. Where is it?
Just go to the spawn, and I'm there, and I'll show you which direction to head.
You're not coming with us?
Oh, I am coming with you.
Hmm.
Because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere. Elytras make that very easy. Is he
Yep,
coming?
turn around.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. Just waiting for my +1. Aha! Alright, where are we going?
If I could take off. It's approximately like 200, -500.
200, -5. Oh, wow. So that should be this direction.
Yeah, I start by following the acacia path that's there for reasons unknown.
Oh, wow, it's right over here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the updated Snow Crashes farm.
Yep.
Is this functional?
Yes, you just have to turn it on.
Alright, can you turn it on?
And as long as no one else is no.
Uh-oh.
I missed. I'm bad at this. Also lag.
So how do we get... So, does you standing on it affect my spawns?
Yes, I'm going to go down. Actually, you know what? I have a solution.
I don't know, I haven't gotten any XP yet. How do I make them angry at me?
You shoot something at him.
Can you give me something to shoot them at them?
Yes, hold on.
So this is just a basic gold farm. I've never used this before, because I never knew where it was. Never really cared either, because gold's not something I need, and neither is XP, I suppose. I'm so excited. Rage quit.
Hi.
Who's Samantha?
Oh dang, I picked it up.
I might need that.
Or you know what? I'll demonstrate and you can like fly around and spectator or something.
No, no, no. I got this.
Alright, hold on. Let me just...
Come on. Oh, alright. Alright. Well,
I'm
that's
usually better than this. But of course, since I'm on video.
That's okay. Everyone's watching, and they will comment about it. Please comment below if you think Artigo sucks at this. Artigo sucks at this game. An
Alright.
infinity mending bow. Gosh, it would suck.
I
if this thing died in the fire.
I managed to get my hands on one of those.
Gee, it would be a shame if something were to happen to this bow.
It would.
To the one of you who might not know, this is an impossible bow to get. Now. This is left over from when we weren't on 1.12 or 1.11. What was it? 0.2 where they fixed that?
I think so.
Is this thing not running? Oh, there we go.
It is. I think it's either laggy or there's someone else. Actually, no. It should, unless Dan is in the Nether down there, not up here.
Dan, can you come up?
Then As if he's
Oh,
down
is he
there.
Oh, okay, I've got to go right now. I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, okay. He
But
must
he's
be.
still on the server.
Yeah, he must be hurting the spawns.
Empty perimeter, I guess, if you're going to. Like the charge creeper one.
All right, let's see if. Oh, I don't think he's in the Nether anymore because we seem to be getting consistent spawns.
All right.
Render distance 32 is looking pretty good. Oh, hey.
Ow. Right now, you're not gonna get the XP because it's gonna be attracted to me.
Yeah, I don't really care. All right, let's head out.
Can I have my bow back?
Maybe. We'll talk about that later. So, that's the Nether, as far as I know. What is that? I don't even care. Alright, I'm not really sure what else there is to show in Minerva. I think that just about covers it all. We kept it under an hour, RTG.
Yay!
This is more of a where everything is, so that's why I didn't specifically show and or talk about everything. I have a lot of videos to link that would show everything. Man, I really hope Oh, Flower Farm! How can I forget about this stuff? I say Flower Farm as I'm running to another thing. I haven't actually showed... I think I showed it once in a video, definitely on a stream. Oh, it's nice having a bow. Hello, gas, that I would normally care about. Oh, I really don't like lag. Come on! Can anybody tell that I've never used a bow? Well, not never, but I very rarely use bows. That was a kill. Oh, okay, alright. Let's hit that. There we go. I didn't want to miss that. Okay. This is a oil rig. Yeah, we're gonna need the external shot for this one. Whoosh. So, I'm gonna go in a spectator because this is kind of tough to look at. This is definitely a work in progress. Ed is taking his time on this, but this is going to be an oil rig surrounding the brewing system. So this is actually, I think, a world record brewing system. It's something like a double chest of potions every minute, and it's very fast, and our own design. So as soon as Delusion and Nuke decide to make a video on this thing, I would love to give them a massive shout out, but as of now, I can't really do that. I don't know what the purpose of this is. I'm sure there is one, but...
Oh, and there's an ENA map here.
Oh,
Okay.
it's because if these pistons push forward. I get it.
There's an ENA map here. That's getting confiscated.
Okay. Feel free to use fire. Alright.
No, I have a confiscated shulker box.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's head out of here. So
Thank
that's
you.
just kind of oil rig. And Airtiga is extremely overpowered, has everything on it go. Come on. Kill the ghast. Kill the ghast. I'm not talking because I'm focusing. Oh, he's gonna go kill it. Alright. I'm not sure what's in that portal, but I know it's not very significant. Really? Oh, I hate server. We are due for
Like a
restart.
man.
Didn't see it, didn't happen. Alright, I think this is where we're gonna end the video, at the flower forest.
Did you show off the
Major
other
sent me a
flower
message,
farm
I'm
near
assuming
the
you did,
like the light blue one?
Flower forest! No, not that one. Oh god, I gotta show that too. Alright, I'm gonna look at the message Major sent me. Got a call, gotta head out for 2 hours. 2 hours? So Major's got a business, I think is what he works on. Black screen just because I'm going full screen, don't worry about it. So, the flower forest, if you guys don't know, is a thing that we built once. Alright, thanks for watching. No. We took our flower forest, we flattened out the entire thing, and then used bone meal to fill in every single everything. And that's what we got. Someone actually filled this in with carpet. I don't know if I like that or not. Don't really care either. So yeah, we also took the patches where there was like the most poppies. We built a poppy farm. Mined by Monkey. Yes, he left the server as well. Well, removed for inactivity. Anyway, he's not a member anymore because he doesn't plan to come back, which is unfortunate. I like Monkey. And all these different flower farms just produce different flowers, and then they're going to get stored over here, which I would show if I can get out of this faster. Let's go there. Alright, so this building was built by Duck. He's, I think, a member. Or not a member? I don't know. He doesn't plan to... He's busy. But this is pretty much unfinished, and until somebody takes it over, I think it'll remain so as such. And I plan to build shulker box storage for this. I just haven't really gotten around to it. And in a live stream, we actually wired up all of the flower farms. So you might want to go hunting for that. And this is also, by the way, where the rest of my shulker boxes are. If anybody was ever wondering why I haven't been carrying these, they just don't carry any of the vital stuff that I normally have. But they are over here, and I know that, so there you go. And that's the flower forest. Now, Ertiga reminds me that we also need to show the light blue flower farm. Alright, let's go. So the light blue flower farm is... oh man, you should have reminded me when we were showing the dark oak farm.
I did.
No.
Play back the video.
Can't, and I won't. Why is there another gas? No, I'm starting to think it's the same gas that was there before.
No, I definitely killed that one.
No, there's another gas after the one that you killed. Wait.
Oh.
No, it wasn't. Maybe there would. Never mind, I don't care. Alright, I'm not going to go through the portal because that's going to actually take me out over the... Oh, this will be interesting. The portal on this side is lit, but there isn't a portal on the other side that I know... Oh, yeah, there is. I was kind of hoping I would destroy a flower or a fish farm, but yeah, this is already in place. That's actually the fastest way I know to get out because right over here should be the dark oak farm. And then to the right of that should be a peculiar looking little island. Yeah, can you spot it? Do you see it? Do I need to lay it out for you? Actually, that would be another cool screenshot. Stay exactly where you were. You know, can I just like, yeah, okay. Stay exactly where you were, Tige. Alright, right there. Oh, that looks awesome. Hold on, let me load this chunk over here. There we go. Let me back up. Yes, I'm interrupting an entire video to take a screenshot of this. Uncrouch. Oh, much better. Okay. Now there are... I was trying to take more than one picture, but like every angle of this place from back there is good. Because the sky is blue, and then this is a more blue. This used to be so laggy. Oh my god, you guys. Before the computer upgrade, running this thing at 60 frames a second was a joke. Right now I'm at... yeah, give or take. I'm at like 55. But also this thing was incredibly laggy because these pistons were creating block updates and there wasn't any light up here and it was terrible. But then they ringed it in Sea Lantern so there aren't any more light updates and it's a lot less laggy. And this is just a basic flower farm, same as the other area, but this is dedicated completely to light blue and will probably remain as... this is a great thing that Ertige did. Like, he didn't actually construct a building or anything, but by covering it in light blue flowers and blue orchid flowers and making this whole thing spawn-proof, like, he has solidified this as, like, a place on Minerva. Whereas if they had done nothing, then this would just be a temporary farm that would either be forgotten about or just kind of a stain. So, yeah, that just kind of shows why I value aesthetic design as much as I do. Why I don't just want a dark oak farm, I want something really cool around it, like a windmill. I'm super glad that Gulby did that. And if you've been watching this long, then I know you're a fan of my channel or you really like this video for some reason. And if you are new to my channel, then you should subscribe. But if you also like building in Minecraft and you think you can contribute to what we're doing here, apply. I mean, join on Discord. The best way to get on is to get to know us. And I think that's a great start. So yeah, we're not super strict anymore. Really what we're looking on Minerva for on Minerva are people who can help us with that aesthetic design, and we're not so much focused on technical stuff as much. I mean, we'll be building and automating stuff forever, but we don't care about the fastest farm or anything. So you guys don't need to be experts at redstone, for example, to join, because that's just not everything you'd need to know to be an effective member of our community. Just got to be able to hang out with us and have a good time. Like building a super overcomplicated, fancy-looking light blue dye farm. But that's where I'm going to wrap it up. yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this Minerva tour. Hoping I can end this at exactly an hour, because then we would have shown everything in just over an hour. And I don't know, I think that covered just about everything. Obviously there are a lot of links that will probably be in the description for you guys to check out. Are these empty? No, they're not. Okay. That just about covers it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, bye. The last 20 seconds of this are just going to be things on the screen that you can click. You can click down here or over here if you want to become a patron. You can go do that. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't already, you should subscribe. Here's your guy. Hopefully we can get him in the upper right. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.